The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The human postponer. They were the master of one phrase. I'll circle back on that. But 3 months later, you were the one doing all their work and wondering how big that circle is. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can take the hiring load off your plate by automating the hiring busy work from the initial job post to scheduling interviews. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
If you don't like what we tell you to believe in, we'll kill you.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Conspiracy Podcast.
Hello.
What up?
Hope everybody's doing well. Happy 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Hopefully the
Happy 250?
Yeah. Hopefully the Americans are well advanced into the FIFA World Cup by now.
I hope so.
I
We'll
hope
see.
so.
Obviously, we're recording this in advance.
Today, right?
They play today at 3
today
against Australia.
At 3. What the fuck? Why are we not putting it on?
Because it's not 3 yet.
Good luck.
Put it
Good
on.
luck, Australia.
Losers. We love you. Especially our new Patreon. But I mean, we can not be friends for the next 90 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so last week we went over this is American Myths Part 2.
This is America.
And this is a little bit more expanded out to American myths overall, not necessarily the beginning of America.
Mhm.
You know, last time we kind of went over the founders.
Last time was a good one.
Yeah, it was good.
Learned some...
I like that.
Yeah.
Anytime Jorge learns something, I'm like, you know what?
Makes it all worth it.
Little feather in the old cap or the old cap skirts. Yeah, that's right. Oh, by the way, and quick shout out to our Patreons. If you guys want to support the show, you know, further than clicking on those ads over and over and over again,
Although that helps too.
Yeah, that helps a lot, actually. Go to patreon.com/theconspiracypodcast. So last week we talked about the founders, the myths that got built around the specific men and women of the Revolution time period. This week we're going to expand that a little bit more, and we're talking about the myths that became the backbone of American identity, like the stories that this country is and how we got here, the discoveries, the symbols, etc. And like last week, the truth underneath them is a little bit more complicated, more interesting, and in at least 1 or 2 cases, extremely dark compared to the actual legend that we learned in schools. Yeah. So let's start with the person who Americans are told started it all.
Started it all.
1492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Ooh.
You learned the rhyme. Everybody learned that rhyme. Christopher Columbus sailed west from Spain, found the Americas, and in doing so, discovered the New World. That's the story. Columbus Day today is still a federal holiday. There are statues of him across the country, and he's the man who found America.
Supposedly. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly.
So here are the problems. The first one is the obvious one. The Americas was not empty when he found it. Meaning, did he find it?
No, you can't find something that's already a population.
It's kind of like coming to Sean's house and I'm like, I found his house.
I know. It's like,
I found it.
Well, it's mine now, right? I lay my claim.
When Columbus arrived in the Caribbean in October 1492, tens of millions of people were already living across North and South America. The island where Columbus first landed, Hispaniola, was home to the Taino, who had been living for centuries. The Arawak, the peoples of the Caribbean, had extensive trade networks, sophisticated social structures, and they fully settled the communities. This is not like
Yeah, there wasn't like just like
Nothing.
fucking buffalo
Yeah.
only.
The Aztec Empire in central Mexico was one of the largest cities on Earth at
Oh
that
yeah, they were
time.
like fucking
Yeah.
enormous.
The Mississippian cultures of North America had been building complex societies for centuries. None of them technically needed to be discovered. They knew they were there.
But I'm here. I'm here. No, I found you.
I found you for the first time.
No, but, we've lived here for 200,000 years. What the fuck are you talking?
I'm here.
Like that. My grandpa's buried right there. Like, what the fuck?
The second problem is that Columbus wasn't even first. A Norse explorer named Leif Erikson reached America approximately 500 years earlier. He established a settlement called Vinland, and it was on the northeastern coast of the continent. We know this is true because we found it.
He was like, Leaf was here.
Yeah. Lanz Omedos, I butchered that. It's supposed to be French. Lanza Medos? Lanza Modes? Anyways, it was in Newfoundland, Canada, and it's a confirmed Norse settlement dating to around 1000 AD.
Jesus.
It is, in fact, a World Heritage Site. You can go there. Leif Erikson in North America in the year 1000, and Columbus in 1492. It's not a complicated math problem. It's not like we're arguing about perhaps it was a
months, a couple of
yes,
500
season.
years.
No, it's a long time. The third problem is the one that tends to make people uncomfortable. Columbus didn't land in North America at all. Not once. In fact, 4 voyages to the New World, he set foot on the Caribbean islands and on the coast of Central and South America. He never touched the U.S.
Okay.
The country that made him a national hero, he never visited. What the fuck? So how did Columbus become the discoverer of America? The answer again involves a specific person making a specific decision at a specific moment in history.
To write a
A
biography.
writer. Yes, exactly.
Classic.
In the late 1700s, a writer by the name of Washington Irving. Now, if you don't know who Washington Irving is,
I don't.
he also wrote The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Ooh, what a classic.
He decided to write a fictionalized biography of Christopher Columbus. He invented large portions of it, including the famous story of Columbus proving the earth was round to a group of skeptical Spanish scholars. The story is completely, utterly made up. Educated Europeans in 1492 already knew the earth was round. Columbus's actual argument that the earth was small enough to sail around it was considered incorrect by most scholars, and those scholars were right. He just simply underestimated the size of Earth.
It is biggie. Earth is biggie.
He thought it was like 10 miles long. Just,
I'll stay there like by Tuesday. I'll fucking be right there.
I'll be right there. Yeah. He reached the Americas because a continent was there that he didn't know existed.
Yeah, wasn't he like trying to go to like India or some shit? Like, he wasn't even trying to like go there, like on accident.
Irving's Columbus was a heroic, lone genius fighting ignorance and superstition, and he fought through it because he knew he was going to find, he was a bold and an adventurer.
Like a lone genius.
Yes, exactly.
Like, lone genius. He literally had this entire ship alone.
It's a great story, sure.
It's
As we went over
it's
and
total
like the
horseshit.
other ones.
Yeah, the other ones. This is a great story. Although this one's a little bit lamer.
It's much
You know
lamer.
what I mean? Yeah. Columbus Day became a federal holiday in 1937 and was pushed in large part by Italian Americans
Oh, fancy that.
who wanted a national hero of Italian origin. So
Tony
they didn't
Soprano.
They didn't have Rocky. Yeah, they didn't have Rocky yet.
They didn't have like who else? Like
Soprano, yeah.
Yeah, Tony
They didn't have The Godfather.
but they're all criminals.
No, I know, but I mean, so many people look
Still
up
a
to
legend.
The, so many people look up to the Corleone family.
Oh,
you know.
yes.
Yeah.
Consigliere.
The real Columbus was a skilled navigator who also enslaved indigenous people.
Mm-hmm.
He sent hundreds of the Tano back in Spain in chains, and whose arrival initiated a process of colonization that killed millions of people through disease, violence, and forced labor.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest killer was disease.
Disease. Yeah.
I mean, there's a theory that's why, like, there's a theory that like in the Amazon, there was like this massive, insane, like bustling like civilization, like huge, like largest civilization on Earth, and then the Spaniards came and they brought like fucking smallpox and like all this like disease, and like their immune systems couldn't handle, and they all fucking
Just crashed.
just
honestly.
killed everybody.
Yeah. There's a really good book, and now, granted, the book is very conspiratorial because it's taking
Which makes it good.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but they bill it as history. So just a heads up, if you were to read it, like,
We're not condoning the facts that it may be
Yeah.
in this book.
but it's called A People's History of the United States, and one of the first chapters is about Columbus, and it's worth reading because he's a dick,
Kind of a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. Well, he was very much personal gain.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So he would fuck over his friends, his shipmates,
He's-
anybody
he's just an
for
ass.
personal gain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's Columbus. So we're not going to do an entire episode on that, but maybe one day we will.
Yeah, maybe we'll realize that he wasn't.
So,
Such a dick?
He wasn't all who he cracked up to be.
Or such a hero.
so
Okay.
a couple questions on this. One is, do you think we should abolish everything about it?
I don't think everything.
can't.
I don't think everything about it. No,
I mean, this guy's got statues. We don't go to work that day. The
I
banks
do.
are
You can, man.
closed.
Like,
I'm just saying.
It would be
you know
like
what I mean? I'm just putting it out there. Like, should
delete him.
should
I'm
he
not saying
be
to-
canceled?
Yeah, it should be exactly.
Well, also a
It's
Columbus Day.
like the Redskins. Like you start
Yeah,
you start
that
canceling one
sets
thing,
a
everything.
precedent.
Yeah. Everything starts getting canceled.
I think we should know the truth.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think we should
Yeah.
like erase him from the histories.
But we have a day.
yeah, but the
We have
histories
a holiday.
Yeah, they're telling a lie basically.
No, but the thing is, like, if you look at the history of the world, the entire world exists via conquest. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to cancel that, you're canceling everybody.
yeah.
You're canceling the entire country of Spain. You're
But you're
canceling
not
all of
canceling-
England.
You're not canceling the conquest. You're just canceling the fucking lie.
No, but I'm saying like you're canceling.
You know?
But that's my point. Is like all of history is written as this like when you're writing the history books and you take over and invade. You don't spin it like
Yeah.
you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
You make it so that you're the good
You're
guy,
the hero, yeah,
And so
for
if
sure.
we're gonna do that, we have to do it fully, and then all of history
We're in
changes.
trouble. Yeah.
Every
It's gonna be
part of
troublesome.
every single part of history becomes different, and so I think it's impossible to do that on a real scale.
Yeah.
So like whether we should or not isn't really in question. It's just I don't think it can be done.
Yeah.
Although I would say that those other stories, they're close enough to the actual story.
Yeah, it's like they only changed a little bit.
yeah, so
Like,
if
a
you
little
You're
less-
talking about the
Part
first
one.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you didn't listen to part one, go back, listen to part one. But like, for example, the Paul Revere story, we shouldn't cancel the story.
Yeah.
Because
No.
it was inaccurate.
No, because it was some rando.
But I hate Columbus so much that I'm going to vote for canceling him.
And that's fine. I'm not
Yeah.
opposed to that. But I'm just saying, like, you see
He
my
was just
point. Though.
not somebody that should have a holiday.
I agree.
No.
There shouldn't be. I
Right?
agree. There
I
you
don't
shouldn't
think
have
He
half
should be
the holidays.
He should be part of history.
Yes.
I'll give it that.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. You
Yes.
can't just cancel him and like no more
Yes.
history
Yeah.
on this guy.
But I mean, comparing Washington's accomplishments compared to Columbus,
Oh, it's not even
right?
close.
Yeah.
Not
exactly.
even remotely
There you
close.
go, yeah. All right. All right. The
Yeah, we
next
should
one
we
is-
just make it George Washington Day.
Yeah. There you
I'd
go.
be
Yes.
fucking
I'd be
super
down
down.
with
I'd be
that.
super down
Yeah.
for that.
We have President's Day.
Yeah, but that's
All
like
of
it's
them?
too all inclusive.
All of
All of them. They all get credit.
Like G Dub gets his George Dub
I
gets
know.
his own little Bush.
Even Bush 1 gets his own.
I know. Like, get the
All of
fuck out of here.
Okay, the Liberty Bell. The Liberty Bell is one of the most recognizable symbols in American history. It hangs in Philadelphia. It's cracked down the middle. It's in textbooks and coins, patriotic imagery for 2 centuries. And the story most people know goes like this. On 4th of July, 1776, as the Declaration of Independence was adopted, the Liberty Bell rang out from the Pennsylvania State House in a jubilant proclamation of freedom.
I love that word, jubilant.
It was beautiful. It was one.
Yeah. I know. I would love to be the guy like that is tasked with.
I know.
With gonging the bell.
You don't have to do all the other hard shit, like, just figure out like human
building
rights.
it. Yeah,
It's a beautiful image about America, but unfortunately, there's no real evidence that it actually happened.
What?
Here's what we do know. The bell does exist.
Well,
it is there.
Seen it.
Yeah.
It was cast in London, actually, in 1751.
Oh.
And it was hung in the Pennsylvania State House in what we now call Independence Hall. It was used for various civic purposes, calling legislators to session, announcing public events, marking, big moments.
Momentous.
Yeah. Did it ring on July 4th, 1776? We literally don't know. There's no account of it. There's no diary written of it. There's no letter written of it. The newspaper didn't even report of it at the time.
That seems odd. That like the newspaper wouldn't be like, on this day, this momentous occasion, America begins anew.
I love that we're going with the transcontinental.
Transcontinental. I know, it's like not the same.
Yeah. The Continental Congress did adopt the Declaration on July 4th.
Yes.
But the formal public reading of the Declaration didn't happen until the 8th. So technically speaking, nobody even knew about it until 4 days later.
So this is like a Macy's propaganda.
Yeah, they just
Like,
they tweaked it a little bit, There's some evidence of bells ringing on July 8th, but not on the 4th.
Okay. But you're celebrating the 4th. You're celebrating.
Yeah, maybe it's
symbolism.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's like
Symbolism.
it wasn't on that day, but it was
Yeah.
for that day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 71 years later, in a story written by James Lippard for a magazine, Lippard was a fiction writer.
Of course. All these fucking writers.
And it's always 100 years later.
His tale featured an old bell ringer waiting anxiously in State House Tower and a child running up the stairs to tell him the Declaration had been signed.
Like that's his only
It's
job.
signed,
He's
it's signed.
he's a bell
Dong
ringer.
it.
He's just waiting there like,
Yeah.
come on, baby.
And it's
Give
like,
me the cover, give me the
there's
fucking
like,
sign.
there's like suspense. So there's an old bell ringer. Which
He's
is
just, like,
exactly what you're
waiting.
talking about. Which
He's in
you wish you
a
were.
cloak.
Yes, he's
Waiting up there.
he's sweating because he's in the bell house. It's July. It's
is wet,
fucking
and it's
hot,
just hot
as
as
shit.
shit.
And a young child runs up and he says, "The Declaration was signed." And the
Really?
old man starts ringing the bell.
His entire life is crescendoed in this moment.
How long do you ring it, by the way?
Oh, you
Until
go
your arms get tired.
Yeah.
Until you
go
get
for
out. Yeah.
30, 45.
30, 40 ring. 30, 40 ring. They're like, shut that fucking shit up.
Jonathan,
That's why it cracked.
stop ringing the
cracked 'cause
bell.
he's
It's
like
over. But the story spread, and somehow in the spreading, the label or the legend fell away, and it became more of a history. The crack itself has its own mythology. Most people assumed it was cracked at that moment.
Yeah, that's it. He just won't stop. Like, yeah.
In reality, it cracked around 1835,
Just like,
which is 50 years later.
of course. Everything is fucking 50 years later.
And it was just like a routine day. It was
routine, the routine
like
nothing special.
Tuesday at high noon.
Can you imagine being the guy who did it and it cracks? He's like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah. There's many accounts. Some people say in 1836 it was George Washington's birthday. Some people say it
Another
cracked
legend.
in 46. Nobody really knows.
Yeah.
And it didn't actually get the name Liberty Bell until 1830.
Okay.
Really?
So it wasn't even called that.
60 years later, they're
yeah.
like,
And it was in order to promote anti-slavery, and it was when the anti-slavery movement was starting to build. So an anti-slavery pamphlet featuring the bell gave it the name, the Liberty Bell. Yeah.
so it's not liberty from England, it's liberty from slavery.
Yes. It's all men are created equal.
Yeah.
Yeah. The irony, a bell hanging in a building where the founders declared all men were created equal,
Yeah, something like
while
that.
many of them owned slaves in their outright.
Yeah.
But the bell became an icon not because of what it actually did, but because of what people needed it to represent, becoming one of the most famous American traditions. Now, I will say...
You need a good story to sell,
I will say I've been there twice. It doesn't get better...
The second time. No,
Yeah.
it's just there.
It's a bell.
Yeah,
Same.
it's not nothing
The
more.
history's cool. Independence Hall is really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is like a block away. Or
Yeah, I've
whatever.
also been there twice. Same
Yeah.
thing.
You're
Yeah,
like,
but it's
"Well,
just
The second
yeah.
I'm
It's like, Jorge, you want to see the bell?
It's like going to.
Well,
I was gonna say like, but
I think the last time we went, we like looked at it, we're like, cool, and then we're like, which Philly cheesesteak place?
yeah,
Are we going to?
like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, who sells beer at 11 a.m.?
Where's the fucking bar open?
that's true.
I know,
That's
literally,
quite funny.
so-
Okay, the next one. And this one tends to generate a little bit of pushback. The Alamo.
I'm pushing back.
Ooh. Yeah, Jorge's already pissed.
So, remember the Alamo.
Yeah.
You've heard that
Oh,
quote,
yeah.
right?
Of course.
That saying, remember the Alamo. You've heard that phrase your whole life. You probably know the basic outline, which is 1836, a small band of American heroes, including Davy Crockett and Jim Bowie. They make their last stand against the overwhelming Mexican army of General Santa Anna. It was in a crumbling mission in San Antonio, and they fight to the last man, and they die. Their sacrifice inspires Texans, and it inspires like to fight no matter what to your death for independence.
Oh, yeah.
Most of that is accurate as far as it goes. There was a battle. The defenders do die, and Texas does eventually win independence from Mexico. But the myth of the Alamo, the story of freedom-loving Americans fighting tyranny for the right to govern themselves, leaves out the central question of what actually were they fighting for?
I mean, I can already see the writing on the wall. It's like,
Yeah.
60 years later, a bookseller.
Yeah. Yeah. An influencer on TikTok.
You know, exactly. What really
happened?
Remember the Alamo, trust me.
Remember the Alamo? You know, that's their little
He's
hook.
doing a little dance for it.
Yeah.
In 1836, Mexico had abolished slavery. Did you guys know that?
I did not.
Mexico abolished slavery before America.
I didn't know
shit.
Yeah, by
They're
30
like-
years.
They're like,
20
we already work really hard. We don't need these fucking
20
slaves.
years.
Everybody fucking works.
I know, we're grinding.
Yeah.
Everyone's already on the grind.
The Mexican government had made this clear and had been attempting to enforce the abolishment of slavery in Texas. Many of the
Oh,
American...
because they like owned Texas at the time?
Yeah, yeah. Many of the American settlers who had moved into Texas had brought enslaved people with him, and they had no intention of giving it up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is why a lot of people will fight back, because it's kind of a touchy subject. You know what I mean?
Like, were your ancestors assholes or not?
Yeah. The Texas Revolution, though, was fought for many reasons. It wasn't just that. It was land disputes, taxation without representation.
Oh, that's a classic one.
Which America had already won that situation.
Against Britain.
Yes, exactly. Like 50 years earlier. Cultural and language conflicts between Anglo settlers and the Mexican government. So they were like, we're not Mexican.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 We're Texan.
Yeah. We're different.
Yeah.
Tex-Mex. Not Mex-Tex.
Chipotle. Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Pottle.
Yeah.
That's right. Chipotle.
Chipotle, man. But slavery was explicitly among the stated grievances. The provisional Texas government's declaration specifically mentioned the threat to their slaveholding rights. Several of the men who died at the Alamo were, in fact, slaveholders. The Texas Declaration of Independence was signed 2 weeks before the fall of the Alamo, contains language specifically attacking Mexico's policies on slavery.
That's wild. Like, you're willing to die just to keep your slaves. Like, that's crazy. That seems like a lot.
Now, granted, it wasn't just that.
I understand.
So it seems like there were 5 main grievances.
Yeah, this is my land.
Taxation without
I ain't
representation,
gonna pay you.
all the different things. So it's not
It's just part of it.
Yeah, this is not like Eric's liberal agenda here. This is actual historical documents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also the matter of who gets left out of the Alamo story. In San Antonio, 1836, it had a substantial Tejano population, which were Mexican Texans who in many cases also wanted independence
From Mexico.
from the Santa Ana government.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Some
Still call them
Tejanos.
Tejanos now.
Huh?
I mean, we still call it.
Yeah,
they're still
Tejanos.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So some Tejanos fought and died at the Alamo alongside the Anglo defenders.
okay, little united front here, boys.
Juan Seguin.
Seguin?
Seguin.
Seguin.
There you go. Juan Seguin, one of the most significant figures in the Texas Revolution, was a Tejano who fought for Texas independence and later became the mayor of San Antonio. So the mythologized Alamo story of Americans versus Mexicans isn't like black and I don't want to use that.
No,
It's not black and white. It's not like brown and white. Sorry.
But it's so funny. You know what's weird is every time you keep saying San Antonio, I just keep thinking about Tropic Thunder. He's like, I was associated back in San Antonio. I literally just on San Antonio.
So the actual Alamo is more complicated. Texans of various backgrounds, Anglo, Tejano, European immigrants even, all against the centralist Mexican government over issues that included but were not limited to slavery.
Right.
So yes, there is in the extreme side that some people go, oh, it was really like, a bunch of white guys
Trying to keep their
protecting
slaves.
But no, not fully, but a little bit.
I don't think that people go to war just to have slaves. I think it's over money and land.
Right.
Like wars are fought over money and land.
Yeah.
Like I think that they like slaves are like a Benny, but like I don't think they're willing to die.
Well, we did have a revolution.
Yeah, but I think that was that. I don't think that was solely over slaves either. Like the Civil War, I don't think it was like solely over slaves. Are you talking about like the American Revolution?
Yeah,
No, he's talking about the Mexican Revolution.
No, I was talking about. Sorry, I called it
Texan.
revolution, but I meant the.
He meant the Civil War.
Yeah.
Because this the North versus South. Obviously, that was a big key point. But I think they were like, you're trying to like put your government into our shit, like type vibe. Obviously, slaves were a part of that.
There's one more detail that tends to get dropped from the heroic version, which is that William Travis was the commander of the Alamo garrison, and he reportedly drew a line in the dirt and asked every man willing to stay and fight to cross it. Every man crossed it.
Is it the line in the sand to a reference? Like, line in the sand.
No one tried to leave. They all chose to die rather than surrender.
Damn, that's the conviction.
So this
It's like
story,
straight out
though-
of a movie.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be here.
No, a lot of movies.
300.
A lot of movies were based on that. The line in the sand, that sort of thing. But that story was told 34 years later.
Well, what do you know? The playbook.
Yeah.
Just fucking wait fucking 30 to 70 years.
Yeah. And it was told by a single survivor, or he said he was a survivor, but he wasn't actually in the Alamo when it happened. So he was at Alamo.
He was a survivor like at home.
Yeah. No, it would be kind of like a witness of 9/11, but they were in New Jersey.
With like binoculars.
Like, sure. Yeah. Okay. You were there. Yeah.
I survived.
Yeah. There is no contemporary account of the line in the dirt.
Okay.
The only people who were actually there died. So you can't forward the story.
There were no
if you
survivors.
die.
There were no survivors. There were no survivors of the Alamo.
Yeah.
They all died.
So this story is a little different because it may have happened, but it may not have.
Great.
So I don't know.
'Cause you
That's
got
the
no-
Alamo,
It's so
right?
ambiguous. It's like, wait, what is it?
So
But I'm
no
gonna-
witness to
Yeah.
forward the story. So
No-
somebody else made it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So maybe I would maybe subscribe at the end of this to the Alamo happened.
But
and
why?
people stood their ground until they died.
Yeah.
But why did it happen?
Yeah. So maybe there was no
Well,
line in the
you don't have to
sand
be
thing.
there to forward the story too. You know, it's
Yeah.
like we weren't in 9/11. Obviously, it was different times. Yeah, but
Different times.
like you can live through something, and then like somebody else tells the story.
Yeah. So maybe the specifics of the story are not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The line in the cross this line
I
if you
think
want to fight.
it's
That,
also,
that sounds nothing like a Texan.
Oh, wait.
but like,
All right,
what
give
the
me, give me the cross the line.
cross this line if you're willing to fight.
There you go. Sound a little more cowboy.
Are you Mexican? Or are you Mexican?
Cross the line.
What the fuck is that? No, but I think it's like it's embellished to make it like a. It's just the classic thing. Like you make it dramatic.
Yeah.
Like, you add like the drama effect to it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was like something like that. They're like, hey, you're either going to be with us or you're not.
Yeah.
And like they did it, but like, did homie draw like a line in the dirt? Probably not.
Maybe
Yeah.
not. Yeah. Hey, that's the Alamo.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's like a classic
Embellishment.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna have embellished stories about ourselves?
Oh,
Fuck, we
yeah.
already do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at 9/11, the most embellished story in the history of fucking mankind.
We're gonna get to that.
We found one of the passports.
I know.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
And it's completely cut perfectly, and it's in a great shape.
I know it's in great shape, but the metal was liquefied into molten metal. Like, what the fuck?
The I saw. Remember when the Blue Horizon,
Blue Horizon.
or whatever.
Blue Origin. Blue Origin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it exploded.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Somebody posted something. And they're like, "Oh, so metal beams."
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't melt with
with
jet with
fuel.
fucking rocket fuel.
Yeah, yeah. Like, well,
I know
that's a
because
good
like
point.
this.
That's
Yeah,
a
it was
good
like
point.
ooh, and that was rocket fuel. That's not even jet fuel. That's like more high octane.
Okay, the last one is personal in a different way because this myth was not built by writers or booksellers. It was built by a corporation in 1995.
Mm.
And it was watched by hundreds of millions of people, and it reshaped the story of a real woman so completely that most people who know her name almost know nothing about her.
I know it. Yeah.
Pocahontas.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Dude, we watched that movie like a couple months ago with my
Did you?
daughter.
Really?
And I'm like, what is this fucking movie? This movie
What is
is
it?
out of control.
Dude, what's that main song in it?
The whispers of the wind, some shit like that. Like fucking
I'm
some
trying to
shit
figure it out.
like that.
At first, I was like, "The hills are alive
No, I think
with
it's
the
like-
Pocahontas."
I think it's like Whispers of the Wind
Yeah,
or some
yeah.
shit.
The eagle soars or something. Yeah. So Pocahontas was a real person. Her name, though, was Matohaka. She was the daughter of the poet Powhatan.
Was she also super hot?
The parent. Well, you're gonna regret that statement in a second.
God.
The paramount chief of a confederacy of Algonquian speaking peoples in what is now Virginia. She was born in 1596. She was approximately 10 years old.
Never mind.
yeah.
I immediately retract my statement. I did not say that. How could I have known this information? What the fuck?
I
Is this
want
like a
this
setup?
recorded.
Is this a setup?
Do not
Like,
edit this.
I literally feel like this is a setup.
This is like that reality show where they go get pedophiles.
Oh, well, then you're like, what's her name? What's
Chris,
his-
Chris something comes out of the kitchen all of a
And
sudden.
he's like,
So what were you doing here,
and
John?
he's always like,
What are
hey,
you
how's it
doing?
going?
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? What are you doing with those wine coolers? like, fuck.
She told me to bring him.
They're for me
Yeah.
only.
Okay, she was approximately 10 years old when
Great.
John Smith arrived in 1607.
This is so fucked up.
The main story,
the story already.
is there's a romance. He dived to save, or the diving that she dived into the water to save his life. The wind colors and the talking tree and the songs about the blue corn moon. That's what it is.
Oh, is it like they're on
and
like?
the blue corn moon.
I think there was on shrooms.
Yeah.
And they're like fucking
Yeah.
tripping balls.
Yeah. It didn't happen.
No shit.
It could not have happened. She was a child. The one story that does connect Pocahontas and John Smith that has any historical basis is the account Smith himself wrote decades later in 1624, in which he described being captured by Powhatan warriors and brought before the chief, and then feeling he was about to be executed, and then the child, Pocahontas, intervened to save his life.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's like, all right. That's where they're pulling it from. They're like, well, they're obviously in love. Clearly. She saved him.
Most historians who have studied this account believe it describes a ritualized adoption ceremony, not an actual execution attempt.
I just can't see them adopting some super blonde hair white dude.
But if you learn a little bit later, it's possible. The adoption thing might be possible. So, okay, whether Smith understood what was actually happening is up for debate, and whether his later embellishments were self-fabrication.
Oh, dude, it totally was. Debate. He goes back, and then he's like, "Oh, you didn't understand what
you weren't there.
They adopted me. I was the chief, legit."
What is not a matter of debate is what actually happened to the Motaka. In 1613, when she was around 17, she was taken captive by English colonists and held as a hostage to pressure her father into ongoing negotiations.
Oh, that's so fucked up. Classic tactics.
While captive, though, she found God and converted to Christianity and changed her name to Rebecca.
What?
She was then married. It's unclear how consensual the marriage was, though. She married an English...
captive.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Stockholm syndrome right here.
Yeah, super consensual.
I love you.
So she married an English tobacco planter named John Rolfe. She was then taken to England in 1616 as kind of a diplomatic curiosity, which was a converted Indian. Yeah, like, oh, let's look at what these savages are like.
I know it. You know it exactly like that. I'm going to see one of those savages myself.
So she was then... She was then displayed at English court as a proof of the colonial civilizing mission.
Oh my God. It's such bullshit.
But what's crazy is she died in England in 1617 at approximately 21 years old.
Oh man, fuck.
And so if you wanted to visit Pocahontas' grave, it's in England.
That's crazy. That she only died at 21? Was it of some weird disease or something?
Yeah, I think she died of some sort of like typhus or something like that, yeah. So her real story is the story of colonization itself, a young girl instrumentalized by every adult around her. Changing of her name, or was it stripped of her name, stripped of her culture, her family, and eventually her life, in the service of other people's political and economic goals? Or did she do it on her own accord?
I don't know.
We don't know.
That's so hard to tell.
But what we do know, though, is the Disney movie that came out in 1995 about a Disney princess who falls in love with a blonde English soldier and saves him with the power of nature and of love and of music. I mean, is wrong.
Like, you know that she was under duress.
Yeah.
Like when she's captive, I love God. Yeah. Of course. My name is Rebecca.
Yeah.
So this story is a little different because the myth didn't erase Pocahontas because Pocahontas was a real person, but it replaced her with who knows if that is the right story of Pocahontas.
It's not.
It's not.
It's 100% bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I can say that with 100% certainty that it is bullshit.
I'm so confident.
Nothing can change my mind on this.
Yeah. Although it's a good story, but it's hard to actually believe that anything close to that happened.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's just like...
Also, men were not the most righteous individuals.
No.
In regards to women.
Especially these sailors. Time. It's like, I've been on the sea with dudes only for 6 months.
Yeah.
These guys are fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go out on a limb and be like, the story's probably
busted.
This is no-go.
Yeah. The story's probably far worse than we're even talking about. It's probably
true.
Way worse. It's probably way worse.
Oh my gosh, you're totally right. All right, there we go. That's some of the main American myths. Over 2 weeks, we went over eight main myths, all of them built by real people with real moments and for real reasons. But the question then is,
how true are they?
How true are they? Yeah. So it was a poet who needed a national hero, a loyal grandson who wanted his grandmother remembered, a bookseller who wanted to sell books, a fiction writer who needed a good story for the magazine.
Yeah, need some cash.
A corporation that needed a marketable princess in Pocahontas. Politicians who needed a founding myth that served their interests.
When it's time to scale your business, it's time for Shopify. Get everything you need to grow the way you want. Like, all the way. Stack more sales with the best converting checkout on the planet. Track your cha-chings from every channel, right in one spot. and turn real-time reporting into big-time opportunities. Take your business to a whole new level. Switch to Shopify. Start your free trial today.
We're not arguing that the country isn't worth celebrating.
Of course not.
Yeah, 250 years is something.
I love America.
The ideals in that document, all men are created equal, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Those words have been used by every civil rights movement in American history to this day, and they demand that a country lives up to itself. And almost so much so that it has spread across the planet, which was everybody has the right to live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the right to fucking prosper and be happy and the fucking...
That's right.
And to communicate like what you feel is the truth for you.
That's right.
Even if we disagree, it's still your right to say it.
So maybe if this American experiment or this American story hasn't been right the whole time, maybe it is something to celebrate and to go, perhaps this should be everywhere, which is that humans have the right to live and to pursue their own happiness. And whatever way that is without hurting others.
Even if that's creating a biography book that gets you all the credit.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I mean, I would actually go out on a limb to say it's not like, oh, American history is skewed. It is history in general.
Yeah,
correct.
Like
yeah. That's what we've learned over this
I would go out
Yes.
to say that like all of recorded human history is a fabrication.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. Every single piece of it has been altered in some way, shape, or form. I highly doubt there is one pure, true form of history that exists today. And I will say that
fact.
with like 99.99% certainty.
Like everything happened the way it was told.
Of course, because
Yeah.
almost every time the history is being written after the fact.
Yeah.
And it's being written by someone who wasn't involved.
in some cases, 7,500 years
Yeah,
later. like,
exactly.
how,
and
you're going to lose some of it.
Yeah.
And when you're writing, you're inherently writing from a bias, from like you're like
So true.
And these histories are being written by someone who is in that kingdom or sect or religion or whatever. It's being written from their perspective, and then you'll get the inverse. Like, because if you look at countries, let's say countries who are like have a conflict, like who've had a conflict for years, like okay, good one, Palestine and fucking in Israel, like. They're being told
There's two stories there.
completely different stories.
Yeah.
These
True.
and,
I have no
and they're
idea
both
what's
like
real or not.
That's true.
nobody does
Yeah.
because it's fucking all bullshit.
Yeah.
Like nobody actually knows what actually happened.
The only thing I don't like though is that like I don't mind changing some like things to make it a little bit more dramatic, but I don't like when it's fully
Like a full
like
scale.
I don't like the Pocahontas story.
No, it's
and I don't
bullshit.
like the Columbus story.
Yeah.
But I don't mind the Paul Revere story.
Yeah.
Or the Ben Franklin story
Or the G-Dub story.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that one I'm like, oh, he didn't tell a lie. Like, that's great. That doesn't actually affect anyone negatively.
No,
it's like, it's not like George Washington conquered the aliens and
Yeah.
fucking like, like.
So I guess that's
Yeah, but Pocahontas doesn't affect anybody either. Like,
No,
what's
it,
yeah.
it does. It does in the sense of like.
how we treated it.
Yeah, well, Pocahontas denounced her own fucking tribe
Yeah.
to become like
everything.
It's completely skewed
everything.
in the one favor. It's like, oh well, I'm gonna leave my savage culture.
I found
to like,
God too.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
it is so it is.
Not just God, but Christian
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it's
Okay, yeah,
that's
yeah.
why it's affecting because it's like, oh well, my entire culture that I grew up with is fucking bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
and this one's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. Happy birthday to America.
Fuck yeah, America
America.
rules, baby.
I hope you go out, have a barbecue, go just do-
Fireworks.
Yeah.
do what you want to do, but also, I would ask that you study more about American history so that you know what we went through in order to get here.
Yeah. Also, please be
There's so much.
be
yeah.
responsible.
Yeah.
Take an Uber. Like, don't
I know.
fucking drive.
Everywhere.
Like, don't,
True,
please
true.
just don't be stupid.
Just pay the $25.
It's
Just get it.
so much worth it. Like, it's
Yeah.
gonna just do it, please.
agree with that.
I implore you
Yeah.
to just take an Uber.
So there you go, guys. For the Patreons, though, we have a couple extra episodes about the American 250th anniversary. So look out for those. One is the first real president, the dollar bill, and also the Wild West that may or may not. Yeah, that may or may not be accurate based on our Hollywood consumption.
Don't ruin it for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ruined.
Get in there.
Oh, there we go.
Yes! Let's go.
And we're going to keep that in. That's an American goal.
That's an American
That's
goal.
an American goal at the end of our thing.
Wait, just fucking.
They
He called
just
offsides.
Are
you fucking kidding me? How was that offsides? Everyone's down there. How was it offsides?
That's bullshit.
It was a free kick. How can you? It's.
Hold on,
how
we're
was
gonna
it
rewatch
offsides?
it live. We're rewatching this live because he's forward.
Mm-hmm.
But they all moved forward. So how is it their fault? Okay, that's fucking bullshit. Like, soccer rules are ridiculous. All right, anyways.
All right, we'll catch you next time on the Conspiracy Podcast.
Night-night.
What's up, guys? I hope you enjoyed this episode. I want to invite you to join us for our Patreon. So what that is an exclusive membership. We're going to be able to get exclusive discounts, like 15% off on all our merch.
And you won't have to listen to these ads ever
No more
again.
ads.
Never again.
Plus, you're going to be able to access our minis episodes. So that's something that nobody else is going to get access to. They're just short podcast episodes worth about 15 minutes long or so.
Yeah.
So cool, extra content that you're going to get access to.
I know, and all those other suckers are waiting for next Tuesday. You're going to hit some minis up, fill the void.
That's right.
Instead of, having to wait the rest of the peasants for the next episode.
All you got to do is go to patreon.com/theconspiracypodcast and you'll find us. There are many different levels there, all giving different amounts of content. That's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, nighty-night.